For the last week, we have seen a furor, and you're laughing, so you know what I'm going to ask you, over the blocking of these pornographic sites. Now, Mr. Prasad, there are two questions here. One, whether technology even makes this possible, and two, whether this is desirable. And the argument being made is that the government's law officer, Pinky Anand, completely misinterpreted the Supreme Court. And I have before me the Supreme Court's observations. And Justice Rohinton Nariman, whom you know very well, he in fact said it is impractical to block 2 crore websites, as then 2 crore more sites will surface. They pop up in foreign countries and are Hydra-headed. In addition, the Chief Justice of India, Chief Justice Dattu, also said you can't ban pornography totally. Why then did the government initially go ahead with blocking? Was it a mistake? Was it a misassessment?
Barkha, first of all, let me clarify two things. The matter is sub judice, coming for hearing next week. I will have my restraint. But let me make certain general observations. Narendra Modi government is committed towards freedom in a very clear way, including on social media. We are promoting social media in a big way. MyGov we have launched, where lakhs of Indians are registering their ideas for policy and development initiated. In fact, in the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, the logo of Gandhiji has been designed by them in crowdsourcing, including Jan Dhan Yojana. I am bringing Digital India program in a big way, you know that, bringing internet to all the nooks and corners of the country. You'll be happy to know India today has got nearly 98 crore mobile phones and 30 crore internet penetration, nearly a US size, and I plan to bring it 50 crores in the coming 2 years. That's what we are doing.
Okay.
In the instant case, Barkha, you have mentioned observations. I should not speak more, except to say, on the 8th July, the court also observed, yes, the matter is serious. The government must take action, make it stand clear. And the petitioner gave a list. He was insisting that that list was, you please consider.
Yes.
Now, what they went on to those 850 plus list. When it was brought to my notice, and I heard that even many of the sites are not porn sites, I took a review and I decided, and be very clear, our government is not into moral policing at all. We respect media completely, freedom also. Therefore, we said, as far as present interim measure is concerned, that will be confined only and only for child pornography. That's one thing. Second, Barkha, when I am a minister, I have to respect the freedom of those who want to consume porn or watch it. There are equally the concerns of those who are advocating child right, the woman right, the impact of criminality and crime. And also, as you rightly pointed out, the power of technology, which is blurring the limits of geography. Yeah. Therefore, what you want to see only within the confines of your room also goes out in public space. And yes, the dynamic nature of the changing technology, which is presenting a lot of challenges. These issues require some detailed consideration. That's all I have to say. The matter is pending in the court.
But Mr. Prasad, I know you've been meeting with internet service providers, and I must ask you to just clarify one thing. You've been very clear. You want this ban to extend primarily to child pornography, primarily to not allow pedophiles to have a free run in the name of internet freedom. I understand that and I support you on that. However, there is a question of technology. The ISPs, the internet service providers, are saying that technology doesn't exist to be able to filter out content selectively. So you're saying that this ban is only applying to child porn, doesn't actually lift the ban or reverse the ban, because effectively the internet service provider will not want to take on liability and will just keep blocking all the sites. You know that. You know the ISPs are concerned about this.
Barkha, my department secretary and people of technology are in touch with them. They have a long meeting. I should not make any public comment, because I must tell you very clearly and categorically that as far as this is concerned, this only emanated because of the Supreme Court's observation, and the matter is pending in the court. Let's await that. My larger concept of commitment of freedom, I have told you, we are not in the business of moral policing or banning. But yes, Barkha, being a channel of your eminence and being an anchor of your eminence, it is equally important to understand that there are competing claims, conflicting sensibility, which we in the government have to take note of all their stakeholders. That's the only thing I'd like to highlight.
Sir, is it true that you're considering an independent regulator? Some people are describing it jokingly as a pornography ombudsman. But I want to understand from you that is it true? Yes, because somebody, sir, somebody either in your government or those internet service providers will have to manually go through every site to see which has child pornography and which doesn't. It is that difficult.
No, Barkha. Some people are toying with this idea. What is the idea?
What is the idea? I
On
want
the
to
issue of
understand.
national security. No, I have not applied my mind.
Okay.
But what is the idea I am conveying to you?
Okay.
And let there be a debate on your channel also, some feedbacks.
Okay.
On the issue of national security, terrorism, communalism, extremism, obviously the security apparatus will take a call. Okay? The ISIS is abusing this technology in a very big way. We have to be on guard against that. But as far as large number of other issues are concerned, should there be some filtration or not? There is an Australian model, there is a UK model of age bar, and there is a filtration on technology. The larger issue is, let me tell you, in the last 6 months, my department in the IT has received about 28 directions from various magistrates based upon complaint by publicity-seeking complainants, seeking a ban on one website or the other. What should I do? I'm asking a question. There are major issues, including guidelines, including restraint, respecting freedom, and having a balance of equities. Therefore, these issues have to be considered. Who should do it? Those who are suggesting it, there must be a body away from the government, where these disputes can be referred, where there are NGOs, civil society, child rights activists, who knows, journalists like my good friend Barkha Dutt, about her intake also, take a call, respecting the constitutional norms, what should be done, what not should be done. These are issues to be debated. But what is important is, I'm not giving any word, these ideas are floating, but as a minister when I sit here, and as an anchor when you ask me questions, you have also to balance the right of an individual to watch pornography and those who are impacted by that. You remember in the Nirbhaya case what happened, a lot of debate was going on as to what was happening. But I think these issues have to be taken in a holistic manner instead of knee-jerk reactions. So
you are considering an independent regulator that may look at complaints related to internet content?
I did not say that, sorry. I did not say that at all. I am only saying ideas are floating. Because I have my limitations, Barkha. Because Supreme Court matter is pending, coming next week. You must respect that. I cannot make a lot of comments. But I am only flagging, when you ask me this question, I am only flagging what people are suggesting. Okay, Ravi Shankar Prasad, pleasure talking to you as always. I guess we will have more clarity in the days to come. There is the issue of technology that presents its own challenges, and then there is the issue of desirability, which presents a different set of questions. A pleasure talking to you, Ravi Shankar Prasad. Thank you so much for joining us.